So this is my view outside of my tent this morning. The sun coming through. It's peeking. It's coming out. Oh, it's like just below 7, just before 7. Plan on hiking about 16 miles to the base camp of Whitney tonight. And I'll get there probably around 4 or 5. Because I'm up a little bit early. Today's the earliest I've been up here. So I'm gonna eat some food, do some chores, go to the bathroom, do stuff like that. And then probably get to walking because it doesn't feel too cold like as it has been. I think maybe I'm getting used to it. We slept a little over 11,000 feet last night. And I don't feel gross. The ringing in my ear went away. I'm noticing. And yeah, dude, just chilling. Just chilling. It was a really good night last night. Great sleep. Yeah, just all around good things. Good things. So climbing Whitney, probably early morning tomorrow. So crazy. Can't believe we're here. Here's a upper view of Chicken Spring Lake. That over there is where I camped. Here's the view. Sheesh. Still making my way up. Up. I plan on summiting Whitney in the early morning, like super early. So long as I have friends who get up with me, I'll get up. But we try to figure out if we want to leave at midnight or at 1. It's not gonna make too much of a difference. I want to see the sun crest the horizon, so that's why I want to leave earlier. They want to leave later. So I mean, whether I leave early and then they catch up, you know, that's also possible. But it's cool because we get to slack pack. We get to leave our stuff. Maximum of 2-night stay at the campground. So that's where I'm gonna be for the next 2 nights. And then after Whitney, I think I climbed Forester Pass, which is the tallest point on the PCT, which is cool. Just over 13,000 feet. But making through today. Gorgeous views, incredible vibes. Hung out with Rocks and Mazzy. Flora is her name. I keep forgetting sometimes. She changed from real names to trail names. But yeah, making my way up. Like we're like 11.5 now. It's cool. Anyway, love you. The Sierras are cool, man. You take one step and you're in a completely different space. Basically at the top of this thing now. I think I go that way. I'm pretty sure that right there is Whitney. That looks like a pretty gradual climb. I think we come up this way. But yeah, beautiful meadows. It's gorgeous up here. I'm gonna take a quick little break, get some drinks, electrolytes in me, and get to stepping. The thing I'm thinking about as I'm sitting here, it's like I freaking walked here, bro. I mean, I literally walked here, right here to this very spot from the border of Mexico. That's such a crazy thing to think about and to say out loud. I'm over 750 miles now. And man, just sitting here and looking over these mountains I've fantasized and visualized them for months leading up to this point. And to be sitting right here is just like, that's crazy. I freaking walked here, bro. Damn. So I stopped to take a second breakfast, and I was trying to find a water source and I couldn't find it, so I followed the blue blaze up a little bit to this beautiful lake, and this scenery around me is incredible. So I came from that way. You got all this scenery, got the lake, look how clear that water is. Sheesh. Oh man. Gonna sit and eat some energy bars and possibly some tortillas and peanut butter. I think that'd be good. But yeah, what a view, what a view. I'm in a national park. I hiked here. That's just such a crazy feeling. So Kings Canyon and Sequoia are these next two parks. I think I'm in Sequoia National Park. Kings Canyon, I think I enter at one of the passes. I think it's Forester, maybe? I don't know. Forester's not too far away, so I doubt it. It's gotta be like Mather Pass or something. But this is cool. I mean, it's not really different terrain. It's pretty much the same, but it's cool to be in a national park. I don't even have to pay to get in. I just had to walk here. Sick. When have you ever been able to get into a national park without going through the front gates? That's crazy. The only ticket is you have to hike 755 miles to get here, but oh well. It's so pretty. So Whitney is right across from me. So Whitney is right over there. And then you got all these mountains here. We're just walking this way. It's hard not to go slow because it's so pretty out here. You just want to spend as much time out here as you can. I don't want to go anywhere else. That dude was right up on trail, and I didn't even realize it. Dude, that's a fat boy. That's crazy. Oh, that's so cool. That's a marmot. That's cool. Went on a different trail. Cut off on the PCT. It connects back again in about 4 miles, but I'm here in this open area. It's beautiful. So I came from that way, and I'm headed this way. Got down to the junction where it connects to Rock Creek, which there's a Rock Creek junction on the PCT a few miles up, but this actually heads all the way to Crabtree, which is where I'm camping tonight, and it's about 9 miles from here. So I might just do this trail till I intersect back up with the trail. Dude, the mosquitoes are insane. I was out here for 2 seconds. I've literally gotten bit by like 100 mosquitoes already. They're just so insane. So intense. Oh my god. That's insane. I can't even stop to chill for a minute. I have to keep going, otherwise I get eaten by bugs, man. God. I stopped for 2 seconds, and 100 mosquitoes swarmed me. I've killed so many. My blood splattering across my legs as I smack the shit out of a mosquito. It's annoying. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day, but I was not expecting the swarms of mosquitoes. So I literally cannot take a break. Which is fine. But I want a break. I go every couple miles and take a break. Just because I feel like it. I also had my first real stream crossing. I had to navigate over some shallow rocks and almost got my feet wet, but I didn't. No wet feet today. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh. Sound of that waterfall. You know me, I like waterfalls. It's not very big though. Gotta go all the way down. They already happened, and the swarm is already happening. Keep moving. Pretty. Just making my way through the trail today. A new one. Side quest. It's fun to do side quests. And I feel like I was told that this section is a lot more pretty than the PCT part, so decided I'd take this one. And my friends wouldn't lie to me. It's actually been really pretty. Smooth, actually, I will say. Pretty much all downhill, so I dropped from 11.5 to now I'm under 10.5. So I think that's actually follows where I was supposed to be, because this connects back up to the junction that connects to the PCT. And then I dropped down even further and hit a river, a creek, but it's basically a river. I've seen some reports of crossing it. Someone who's 5'8", it's up to their knees kind of thing. So we'll see. I don't think I'll need to do that if I go straight to Crabtree. So I'll do the maths and see how long it's supposed to take me to get to Crabtree Meadow, which is where I'm camping tonight, which is base of Whitney. Super exciting stuff. Can't believe I'm here, you know? Months ago, decided I was going to do this very same thing. And after just effort and critical thinking, I made my way here. A lot of people said I couldn't do this. They questioned whether or not I was capable of doing this, whether I would like to do this. I mean, I've had comments too. Say things like, you don't look like someone who'd like to be outdoors. Say that to me 5 years ago and you'd be right. But, the thing about life is you deal with a lot of crap. You go through a lot of stuff. And whatever that stuff is, it all points you in the same direction. And I just found the trail one day. I just decided I was going to do this. I walked 15 miles from one trailhead to my house. Well, no, to the bridge in my town. And I was completely ill-prepared. Now, say it to that Kev, right? You can't do it. You'd be right. But after that, I still had it in me that I wanted to do a trek, do a big trail. And saying it out loud, a week later, I found the PCT. And it's just crazy how life works out, how things just work out, I'd rather be broke and catching up on bills and, this, that, the other thing, and be out here than be completely sufficient, have more money than I can imagine, and be be lost in life, you know? At least this way I have some semblance of direction. I gotta go that way. You know, living off everything that's in my backpack. I mean, how cool is that? And what's really cool is that I'm not trying to escape the desert anymore. So I feel fine just sitting here, listening to my own thoughts, listening to the cicadas, the birds, the river, you know, all of it, and just enjoying where I'm at. Because at times, if you listen closely enough, you find complete and utter silence, which in normal life, that's hard. It's hard to find. So I urge you, if you're going through a hard time or dealing with anything that's super shitty, go outside, touch grass, climb mountains, because that saved my life. And I don't know, if it weren't for the PCT, I'd be lost still, you know. I don't know. Personal growth. That's what I say it offers you. After a cool little alternate, I'm back on the trail. Headed towards my first real river crossing, I think. That's what the comments say anyway. And it's later in the day, so the water's gonna be a little bit higher, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Man, the mosquitoes were annoying. I took one break that entire alternate. It was crazy. But I'm only about 6.5 miles from lower Crabtree meadow, which puts me at least a mile and a half from the campsite that I want to get to Summit Whitney. So I'm gonna see what happens. I haven't seen very many people today, and I know there's a shit ton of people in the Sierra right now, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I haven't seen my friends from camp either. Rox and Flora, where are you? It's okay, I'll meet up with them. We plan on climbing Whitney in the morning all together, which will be fun. And yeah, things are good. Things are great right now. Ready to get to camp. I should be pulling into camp in a couple hours, probably like 3 hours, I think I'll pull into camp. So we'll see how that goes. And I dropped my trekking pole and I broke my selfie stick attachment. So no panoramic views from an angle that's high. I liked those angles too, but I just never used it, so it's probably just worked out that I just broke it, I guess. But just making my way through the trail today. Anyway, catch ya. So this is my first ford. I have to walk across the stream here. There is a log over here I could probably walk across, or I could just walk straight through and get my feet wet. Oh, there's a log over here that I might be able to catch. Oh, let's see how this works. Obviously, during the duration of this crossing, I cannot film, but you get a good idea of what I'm trying to do. I don't really want to get my feet wet because I'm going to Summit Whitney in the morning. So I guess we're going to try this. Oh, wish me luck. That was easy. I didn't even have to get my feet wet, but I just slipped. Right there, I'm going to leave that in video. I didn't even get my feet wet. Slow and steady. Heck yeah. Now I'm going to sit here and chill for a moment. Hopefully I don't get eaten up by the mosquitoes. The mosquitos. That's what George W. Bush, that's how he would sound if he would say mosquitos. Mosquitos. Or Bill Clinton. Anyway. I'm pretty sure that's Whitney. It's like really tall. It seems to me like that might be it. But I don't know. I can't believe the time is here. Finally getting the opportunity to summit Whitney. That's awesome. To be honest, it felt like such a dream to get here. And now, I'm right here. And so it's like, whoa, what the heck is happening? Doing cool things here on the PCT. Skunk out. Almost to the Whitney base camp. It's beautiful out here. It's past 6 o'clock now. Came from that way. Walking through this valley. Oh, I'm telling you, let me tell you, I'm ready to get to camp. This is gorgeous. This leads me to Mount Whitney Junction. But it's just so pretty down here. Wow. It's my favorite time of the day too. The sun is at its most vibrancy. It hits everything just right. Man, that's a view. So I just had to ford a river, a little creek, but it got up to like my knees. And it's late and I'm cold now. My feet are gonna be wet in the morning. But here's the sign. Whitney. All these fucking mosquitoes, goddamn. Whitney. Let's go. Let's go to the top of the world. Or at least the top of the lower 48. Squishing. Well, at least my shoes kind of look cool in the light. Look at that view. That's Whitney. I'm pretty sure. No, that's not Whitney. Whitney is back that way, I think.